For thousands of years, humans have been searching for the perfect money. Think about that. Thousands of years. We started with seashells, then salt, then gold, then paper, then digits on a screen. And every single time, the same thing happened. Whoever controlled the money corrupted the money, clipped the coins, debased the currency, printed more of it until it was worth less than the paper it was printed on. Every empire, every government, every central bank, same story, different century. I'm the Bitcoin veteran. I've been holding Bitcoin since 2017. And today, I'm going to show you why Bitcoin isn't just another chapter in this story, it's the last chapter. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm sharing my personal experience and the lessons nearly a decade of investing taught me. Always do your own research. But once you understand the evolution of money, once you see the pattern that's been repeating for thousands of years, you'll understand why Bitcoin can't be stopped and why the people who see it early have an advantage that won't last forever. Let's start with someone who sees it clearer than anyone.
We had a macro forecast, and that meant that Bitcoin was growing to be 7% of all global assets. And it was growing to be its own asset class. And you can see here, $280 trillion, but the preeminent monetary asset in the world.
Saylor's right. Bitcoin isn't just better money. It's a breakthrough in human civilization. But to understand why, you need to see the pattern. Thousands of years ago, humans traded seashells, beads, stones, whatever was scarce in their part of the world. It worked until someone found a beach full of shells and flooded the supply. Then we moved to metals, gold, and I'm not the only one who figured this out. One of the sharpest macro investors in the world has been saying for years that we're watching the biggest monetary transition in human history. His name is Raoul Pal. He ran a hedge fund, retired early, and built Real Vision, one of the most respected financial media platforms on the planet. Listen to what he sees coming.
We've been gifted an asset class, which is the greatest performing asset class in all recorded history. Now, didn't do that well last year, but over time, it's doing, between 50 and 150% returns, including down 85% bear markets. So you've got a chance of making some real wealth here. So you only have one job in a secular bull market. If you look at Jeff Bezos, if you look at Bill Gates, if you look at Elon Musk, what do they all do? Not trade their own stock. It's time. You just need to be in it, and it compounds over time.
Raoul Pal sees the same thing I see, the same thing Saylor sees, the same thing BlackRock, Fidelity, and nation states are seeing. The old money is broken. The new money is here, and the window to get in early is closing. But here's what I want you to understand, because this is the part that took me 9 years to really get. You don't need to be a billionaire to benefit from this transition. You don't need to be a hedge fund manager. You don't need to understand every technical detail. You just need to understand one thing: 21 million, period. That's it. That's the whole thesis. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. Not 22 million, not 50 million, not whatever the Federal Reserve decides to print this month. 21 million, period, forever. I've been holding since 2017. I've watched my conviction get tested by 80% crashes, by the BlockFi bankruptcy that cost me 6 figures, by years of people telling me I was crazy. And every single time, I came back to the same number, 21 million. Gold worked for 5,000 years because it was scarce. Bitcoin works because it's absolutely, mathematically, permanently scarce. No government can print more. No CEO can issue more. No one can change the code. That's not hope. That's math. And math doesn't lie. Thousands of years of monetary history. Seashells to gold to paper to digital. And now, for the first time in human history, we have money that can't be corrupted, can't be debased, can't be inflated away while you sleep. I didn't understand this when I bought my first Bitcoin in 2017. I bought because I was curious. I held because I did the math. And 9 years later, I'm more convinced than ever. The evolution of money isn't slowing down. It's accelerating. And the people who understand it, who really understand it, have an advantage that compounds every single day. If this video helped you see it differently, subscribe. I'm the Bitcoin veteran. I don't do hype. I don't do predictions. I share what nearly a decade of holding through crashes, bankruptcies, and breakthroughs has taught me. Because the biggest risk isn't buying Bitcoin. It's understanding it too late. I'll see you in the next one.